So, you know, Judy, we've got the legislation recently in many states now. Marijuana has become legal recreationally. I, as a judge, have seen the end result, which has always been bad when I see people in court because of accidents that happen, you know, driving under the influence. So I've never been a proponent of it. And then today we had, was it Lisa and Danny?
Yeah.
And Danny, he's like got himself totally convinced that it's okay to sit around all day and just smoke dope because it makes him feel better.
I know. And, you know, not only was it a trigger for Lisa, we also know that marijuana, the occasional marijuana smoker, I mean, you can have your belief systems about it, but if you've had an addiction history, that should never be your go-to because it stimulates the same exact dopamine receptors and the same parts of your brain that are part of that reward system that gets spiked over and over again. And that's why it becomes an entryway back into your drug of choice. And why do that when there are first line, FDA approved, evidence-based treatments for all the things he was rattling off? Because, you know, Lisa was saying this might be an excuse, and I do believe it is, because there's no way that marijuana is the first line evidence-based treatment for depression or even neuropathic pain. We actually have medications for that, and he's not using them. So,
well, it's just frightening to have that thought process that it's okay, I can medicate myself. Well, it may be okay. You know, alcohol is legal, but you need to know your limit.
Right.
Marijuana now is legal. You need to know your limit.
Right.
And the adverse effects that it will have down the road if you abuse it.
That's right.
You know, to your liver, to your lungs.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we're forgetting about promoting that.
The physical issues. That's right. They're more at risk for bronchitis,
just like nicotine,
infections. Yeah. And you know, and I think we sometimes think, oh, well, all the marijuana research about how it's bad is really only for kids. Teenage brains. Well, it's not true, because now we're getting more research that long-term chronic use, like the kind of thing that Danny was talking about, does have an impact on people's cognitive functions. It could put them more at risk for psychotic episodes even. I mean, so there are still some very adverse effects for adults.
God bless Lisa for having the strength.
Yeah.
When she found that meth that he had hidden, to say, I'm not going to do it.
Can you believe that?
Strong
Poor
woman.
Thing. She put it in a sock and hid it for 3 days.
Thought
she really
about
thought about it. She really
just,
this is good stuff. I don't want to throw it away. And that's what I was going to ask you, is like, that's sort of the addict mind a little bit. It took over for 3 seconds.
Well, and the thing is, you know, it consumes you. I've got that bottle of vodka in the freezer. Should I drink it?
Yeah. I don't want to throw it away.
Or not, you know?
And then you just keep thinking about it, right?
You can't let it go. So that's why you just don't have it around.
Right.
Because, well, maybe I could just have a little bit. No, you can't have any, and she knew better.
Well, now you have in your fridge Diet Cherry Cokes. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have my cherry
that's what
Coke
you got,
now.
so you don't have to worry about that.
That's my go-to drink now.
I like
Diet Cherry Coke.
I like it,
Coke
yes.
Zero.
We always see you with one.
But I think he's going to turn it around. I think that love between the two of them is so strong that he is going to give it up for her.
I hope so.
And I hope for himself, because it won't work unless he does it for himself. But I think that
I like that you asked that question.
Right.
That, well, it's great that you want to do it for her, but will you do it for you?
Right.
Because at some point they're gonna have an argument, and he's like, "Well, forget this. You know, I'm gonna go and just start drinking and start smoking and doing all kinds of stuff because I'm mad at you and I'm not doing this for you."
And I think she'll kick him to the curb. Although she really didn't give me a definitive response, you know. But I think she'll get fed up enough if he continues and leave.
I think so.
Which will be sad, because I think it's a great romantic story.
I know. We like big love stories here.
Happy endings.
We're gonna make Mary a big love story soon.
Oh,
Stay tuned for that.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Donny Osmond's getting divorced.
Matchmaker,
What?
Judge Mary
Bruce
edition.
Springsteen leaving his wife for me? No.
Okay, now Mary, you're getting to paranoia.
I know, okay.
That's another episode.
All right.
That's another story.